let's do that song. How about that? This is a children's song that I wrote, and it's a children's song about home renovation. The oven doesn't work, and the floorboards creak. The draft is not so bad, and I don't mind the leak. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. The paint is chipping off, and the water won't get hot. I can't find in the den what has started a rot. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. And I gotta say, this old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. The attic needs a clean, and the basement also needs a clean. In the dining room, you really start to lean. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. And I made you sing, this old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. And I made you sing, this old house of mine is standing up just fine. This old house of mine is standing up just fine. Thank you. That was a song. Let's do a story. It's a good one. It's kind of a new one. I can only draw worms. It's kind of true. I Can Only Draw Worms by Will Mabbitt. This book is about worms. I can only draw worms. Here's worm 1. Here's worm 2. Here they both are together. It's hard to tell which one is which. Give the second worm glasses. It's better. Now you can tell them apart. Oh, here's worm 3. She's a different color. No reason, I just lost my pen. Hello, worm 4. Worm 4 thinks he's in charge of all the other worms. I don't know why. Here's worm 5. Oh, she's a little sick. Sick worms look just like normal worms. The next page is really exciting. Worm 6 is riding a flying unicorn. Ready? I can't draw flying unicorns. I have just drawn worm 5 again instead. Worm 6 flies his unicorn all the way to meet worm 7, who lives in outer space. On the way, worm 6 has an amazing adventure. We'll skip all that. Here's a picture of worm 7 and worm 6 together. He looks all cool, but inside he's really excited. Oh dear. It's pink. There's been a dreadful accident. I've forgotten what's happened. Let's see what happened. Oh my. It's not true that if a worm is cut in half, it makes 2 worms. It makes 2 half worms. Here's worm 8. And here's worm 8 and a half. This page is blank. Worm 9 is missing. And the others are starting to get worried. See all the others from previous pages. Here's worm 10 instead. The last worm. She looks just the same as worm 1. Oh, that is worm 1. Here's worm 10. Here's worm 10. Last as usual. And look who he's found. Worm 9. She just gone to the bathroom. Sorry. That's okay, worm 9. Everybody has to go sometimes. They're all here together. Can you count the worms with me? Okay. 1, 2, glasses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5, 9, 10. 10 worms, all friends together. This book was about worms. I can only draw worms. One more page. This book is for Zero, who should be at the start of every counting book. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I hope to do this every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Maybe you could join me then. Got to do another song. Storytime Sandwich on Rye. I don't have a worm song yet. I think I'll do a song about a snack. Maybe my favorite snack. Everybody's talking with chips in hand. In the backyard at the taco stand, they all seem to have a tip on how to make the best dip. Down in Memphis, up in Chicago, they're eating all the stuff made of avocado. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole, man. Guacamole. Tastiest thing you ever seen. When it's not brown, but when it's green. Tomatoes chopped, onions diced. Add a little lime juice and make it nice. Pour it on eggs, I feel ya. Or put it inside a tortilla. New York City, El Paso, they're eating all the stuff made of avocado. Guacamole. 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 Tastiest thing you ever seen. It's not brown, but when it's green. Now I'm eating some salsa while I'm dancing the salsa. Salsa, salsa, salsa. That was too many salsas, I think. Everybody's talking with chips in hand. In the backyard at the taco stand, they all seem to have a tip on how to make the best dip. Down in Memphis, up in Chicago, they're eating all the stuff made of avocado. Guacamole. 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 Tastiest thing you ever see. When it's not brown, but when it's green. Thank you so much for joining me. Storytime Sandwich on Rye.